All right, so in this video, we're going to be given a proportion or a desired percentile that we want to fall in, okay? And we're going to use that information in the standard normal table to find a z-score, okay? And then find a value that's going to allow us to fall in that desired percentile, okay, or proportion. All right, so scores on the SAT verbal have a mean. They're normally distributed with a mean of 504 and a standard deviation of 111, okay? The student wants to score in the top 10% of all students taking the SAT. All right, so first thing we want to do is we want to understand what we're looking for. And we want to draw the normal curve and shade in what exactly we're looking for, okay? So we want to be in the top 10%, all right? So we know we're going to be in this red region right here, okay? So the top 10%, we don't want to think about that as 10%. We want to think of it as the 90th percentile, okay? The 90th percentile is in the top 10%, okay? Because we're looking for the 90th percentile, we need to use the standard normal table and look for a proportion of 0.9, okay? Now, likely there's not going to be exactly 0.9 in the table, but we'll find the value closest to that, okay? So we're going to look for that value in the table, all right? So let's go to the table and let's look for that entry that's closest to 0.9. All right, so we're in our standard normal table here. Notice we're on the positive side because we're looking for proportion of 0.9, which means our z-score is going to be positive. We're above the mean, okay? So looking through the table, I want to look and see the value closest to 0.9, okay? And what I see here is 0.8997, so that's the value that's going to be closest to 0.9, or the 90th percentile. So the z-score that corresponds to that is going to be 1.2. All right, and then I want to make sure, go to my 100th spot, so it's going to be 1.28. So the z-score I'm looking for is 1.28. All right, so we're back in here. All right, so the z-score that I want is 1.28. All right, so that's going to be the z-score that I use. Now we're going to go to our formula for the z-square. We've got our z-score equals the observation minus the mean over the standard deviation. Okay, we're going to solve that equation for x. We're going to multiply both sides by 111. All right, so when I do that, I get 142.08 equals x minus 504. And now I'm going to add 504 to both sides, and that's going to give me the SAT score that we're looking for, okay? So to fall in the top 10% or the 90th percentile, you would have to earn a score of 646.08, okay?